what I'm using right now is oh shit, it's dead. Okay, so this is my most updated skincare routine. I'm using the same basic steps as far as cleanse, tone, an acid, whether it be salicylic acid for like acne-prone skin, large pores, things like that, or an alpha hydroxy acid, which is for older skin, dry skin, and then a serum, and then a moisturizer. Those are still my basic steps. I'm just using different products. Most of them are different products, and I'll go through and show you which ones are which at this time. So basically what I do when I get home is I put my hair up, in my pineapple, and in order to wash my face I can't put it all the way to the front, so I have to keep it in the back for now. Okay, so that keeps it out of the way. Then I'm using the Olay wet cleansing cloths, which I mentioned before. These are for sensitive skin. They don't burn my eyes. They're very wet. And I use these every night before bed, whether I do the rest of my skincare routine or not. There's times when I'm just extremely tired, and the most I'll do is take off my makeup. So I'm going to take off my nose ring. Okay, and on my eye I have this waterproof Sephora pencil, and then I have a, I want to say, oh, I don't know what brand it is. I don't know if it's Tarte. I'm not sure what brand it is, but it's another, like a waterproof, smudge-proof, smear-proof type eyeliner pencil. And then I have just a regular mascara, which is the Walgreens brand Jordana mascara, which I love. Works amazing. And this is my makeup on this side. It's probably pretty gross by now, but I've had it on all day. And then this is the side it took it off. So it comes off. It gets everything off pretty decently. And I try not to tug. I'm learning. I'm trying to break bad habits. So I try not to tug. I let it sit for a minute and then just kind of wipe off the little bit of excess. Then I just find another clean spot and I do it again on the other eye. And I usually only need one of these. Especially because it's the summer, I haven't been caking on my makeup as much. I've been trying to do the least. And not because my makeup moves, since I wear like a stay in place type of makeup. But just because I used to do a lot of layers, and now I've cut it down a lot. And I just do this every night while I'm or before, you know, when I get home, while I'm watching TV, or right before I get ready to cook dinner or anything like that. I mean, with this skincare, this month, June 26th, was a whole year that I've been doing, that I've had a regimen for my skin, and I'm 37 years old. I've never had a regimen for my skin. I've always just used, you know, soap and water. I'd sleep in my makeup, and I really regret it, but at the same time I didn't know any better. So now I do. So now I'm trying to fix it. So I have noticed a big difference in my skin texture. My spots there, they've lightened up. They haven't gone completely away. And like I said, I did go to the dermatologist to get help with that. But anyway, okay, so this is, I used one and I got pretty much everything off. My skin's pretty clean. And if it's a rough day, I'll just go to sleep like this. But I try my hardest to get in here and get the rest of my regimen done. But anyway, so here we go. So I haven't found a cleanser that I'm completely in love with. I know I've told y'all about the deep cleansing oil, which I still love, and this is olive oil based. And then I got a little travel size Josie Maran cleansing oil, which is argan oil based. And then I got the matte cleansing oil, cleanse off oil. I like them all the same. Honestly, they all work the same. So whatever brand you prefer, I like them all. They work just fine for me. This is a little bit more, this is a little bit thicker, and this you get online for 26 bucks. This I think is $32, but for the big size. This is just a little size that came in like a cleanse and protect little package at Sephora. So, but the regular size one, I'm not sure how many ounces it is, but it is about 32 bucks for this one. And this one, honestly, I don't know, because my sister didn't like it, so she passed it along to me. And she gets it the Mac Pro price or whatever. So I'll look it up and I'll have the prices and sizes in the description bar. But anyway, so I just choose whichever one of these. This is the newest one. So I'll pick whichever, and I'll probably do the MAC. Since I think it might be cheaper, and I think it's more easily accessible. So we'll stick with the MAC. And I just do 2 pumps in my hand, and I do this. And just get it everywhere. And this just basically helps break up any makeup that might still be on your face. So now in this new regimen, instead of using this as my cleanser, which is what I was doing before, this is just basically a first step to cleansing and makeup removal. Second step to cleansing and makeup removal. Okay, then I'm just going to rinse. So I got that done. Now, this is the newest thing that I've purchased, and I'm so excited that I finally caved and did it. It is my Clarisonic Mia. This is the Mia 2, which I kind of wish I would have gotten the first Mia that doesn't have the timer. This one has a timer. That's the only difference. I don't like the timer. I thought I'd like the timer, but I don't like it. You know, I have the Sonicare for your teeth, and I like the timer because, you know, when I'm brushing my teeth, I walk around and decide what I'm going to wear for the day or whatever. I don't like the timer on this because I want to go until I think my face is clean, and I want to go until it feels good and I feel like I got every spot. Well, because it you know, tells you when to move on, which is fine. But I wish it gave you like a 1 minute and a 2 minute instead of just a 1 minute, because sometimes I like to go a little bit longer. And I like to get down here under my neck, because ever since I got my tubes untied, I started breaking out under here, which is it's like I'm back to normal. Before I got my tubes tied, I would break out under here. And then when I got my tubes tied, that went away. And then now that I got my tubes untied, I started breaking out again. So I like to get up under there really good. But I love this thing. I'm glad I decided to get it. It was about time. I had gotten it before, but at the same time I got this, which is the Olay. And this one turns. So it does wash your makeup off. But this one vibrates. And that's where the difference comes in. This one doesn't turn, it just vibrates. You're doing the turning, the rotating. And so from what the research and everything that they say is that the vibration is going to loosen everything and bring it to the front, bring it up and out. And I want to say I feel like it has done that. For the first week I had little bumps and stuff where I guess I was breaking out from it pulling everything out, and now it's smoothed back down and I'm not having any issues. My skin is extremely soft. I love it. So it is an investment, and I would recommend the Mia one, the first one, and it's like $119, and there's always coupons out where you get like 20% off. I got it at skinstore.com, and I can put that link as well. And I got 20% off of this one, which was $149, so I got it for $119. But if I would have got the $119, I would have got it for 20% off of that. So, oh well. But no big deal. I just turn it right back on and keep on going. So here I go. Oh, one more thing. With my Clarisonic did come a cleanser, which I use, but it kind of dried my skin out. That's one thing I haven't really found a good cleanser that I like that doesn't dry my skin out. And that's why I had stopped using them for a while and just was using this. But because I can't use this with this, I have to use a cleanser. And the dermatologist, what he gave me, oh, and by the way, my dark spots, I don't know if you'd be able to see them, but these right here and these right here are melasma. It's called the pregnancy mask, which I didn't get it the whole time I've had all my kids. I didn't start getting it till about 4 years ago now, and I attribute it to sun damage because I was a big sun worshiper, and I never got it while I was pregnant or anything. That's usually what triggers it, is your hormone imbalance and change and stuff. But that didn't happen to me until about 2008, after a nice sunburn. Bad sunburn, and then I started getting it. But anyway, he recommended this Vanicream. This is what he told me to use, and you can get this at Walgreens. It's the only place I've seen it. It's prescribed, so it just says cleanse facial skin every night as directed. So he told me only to cleanse my skin at night. This Vanicream cleansing bar is moisturizing, mild and gentle, non-comedogenic, for face, hands, and body for all skin types. Ideal for routine use. Contains Vanicream skin cream. Okay, and this is what he told me to use. And I'm not going to say the ingredients are all that. It's just a soap. I mean, it has sodium lauryl sarcosinate, sodium cocoa, isethionate, who knows. But anyway, this is what he recommended, so this is what I've been using. I tried, like I said, the one that came with the Clarisonic, and I've been using some samples of the Polish Choice brand that I'll show you in a little bit. So far, I like this one the best. So basically what I do, comes with a little cap, wet it a little bit. You take your Vanicream bar, and I just kind of, because it always stays wet because I leave it on the sink. So I just take some on my brush, and whatever's left in my hands, I just kind of put it everywhere. And then I'm going to follow the instructions and just do the 1 minute, but then I'll show y'all what I do after that. So here we go. See, that was too fast for me. I like to go a little bit longer on my cheeks because I want to get all over. See? done. And I don't feel like I'm done, so I go a little bit longer on my cheeks. And then I like to go under here. Just make sure I got everywhere. Get my eyes. And I just very gently go over my eyes. Oh, and the brush on here is a sensitive one. That's what it came with. But I'm going to get the deep pore cleansing. Okay, so that's good. After I'm done with the washing, here's my new best friend. I was using the Witch Hazel alcohol-free rose toner, and I finished it and I moved on to this Paula's Choice. It's earth-sourced, purely natural, refreshing toner, all skin types. And it's supposed to be 98% natural, hydrates with plant-based ingredients, fortifies skin with antioxidants, soothes sensitive skin. So, I just decided to get it because it was all natural and I figured I'd give it a try. I mean, it's a toner. You know, you can't really tell too much of a difference. But, so far so good. I mean, it works. It hasn't irritated my skin. It feels good going on. And if there's anything I left, which normally, now with the Clarisonic, I don't have that issue. Unless it's around my eyes. And see, I don't really have anything on there. It's just lint from the towel. So, that's about it. Tone.